Hello, it's a cold spring day out today. This is my weekly little video for Mediums for Trump. Now that we know that the tariff kerfuffle has quieted down and our president has begun realigning tariffs, which is a really smart idea because these tariffs were put into place when we were a superpower after World War II, and we had a lot of money and industry and manufacturing, and they've become outdated and onerous. We're going bankrupt with our debt. We have to realign, and it's brilliant, really brilliant. Historically, empires have fallen through war or debt, territories, religion. But everyone, or historically, not everyone, but nations have usually gone to war. People have fought in battles. Our president doesn't want battles. He doesn't want war. He doesn't want any bloodshed. So doing this is brilliant. That's the world trade is just has been turned on its head, and now they're realigning. And Donald Trump wants peace and prosperity for everyone. The thing is, I don't understand is we don't want to send any more money to Ukraine or to further any potential World War III or nuclear unrest with Russia, God forbid, and just stop all the killing. I just don't understand how people in the EU want to fund Ukraine, and I just read today that I think they're trying to send more money. Italy does not want to, Spain does not want to, Hungary does not want to, yet France, who is trying to silence one of the most popular candidates for presidency, does. I think the English do. You have to question everything. So he was masterful in implementing his new tariff. He's not going to fund wars directly, and as the tariffs realign, he's not going to fund them. We're not going to fund them indirectly. So, I believe that Trump is being guided with God. I think that he's got a direct. I watch him. It's innate with him. I know only for me in my life when God is within me, and I know when I'm on the right path. I can almost taste it because I go inward, and I see that Trump he's just doing his thing, and I think he's directed again by God. There's one such, and this is my little historical story. There's one such man who believed the same thing, and his name was General Patton. And he's arguably one of the finest, military leaders ever. He dealt with precision. He dealt with masterful leadership, unexpected moves that other renowned military opponents didn't even think of. So, think about it. Who knows what would have happened in World War II if he hadn't been leading, our campaigns. So he believed that he was a warrior, and I have to read a little from my notes here, so bear with me. He was a man of God, General Patton. He believed in reincarnation. He believed that he had fought in other battles, and the reason why he felt he was so gifted is that not only was he reincarnated, but God was within him, and God was directing him and helping him to make these precise decisions, which helped him win these pivotal battles during World War II and other battles. So he believed that he had fought in the Roman Empire. He was a Napoleonic marshal. He fought with Alex the Great, and he was an English knight. And there's a book written on General Patton and his belief in reincarnation and God by James David McCall. But Patton wrote a poem, and the poem is called "Through the Glass Darkly," and it begins with a biblical verse in 1 Corinthians 13:12. And in the poem, he explores his Christianity and his reincarnation. So I'm going to read it to you now. So, as through a glass and darkly, the age long I see, where I fought in many guises, many names, but always me. And I see not in my blindness what the objects were I wrought, but as God rules over our bickerings, it was through his will I fought. So forever in the future shall I battle as of yore, dying to be born a fighter, but to die again once more. So in this poem, General Patton is saying he will be back to fight. And as I watch Donald Trump, I kind of think, I wonder about that. I just wonder. But here's something that's really interesting. General Patton died December 21st, 1945, and Donald John Trump was born on none other than Flag Day, June 14th, 1946. The coincidence is just too real. Have a great day, my light workers. Believe in Trump. He's working for peace and prosperity.